Well, hi, this is Pastor Dan Schultz from Zion Lutheran Church in Hopkins, Minnesota, coming to you today on Thursday, April 29th, just about May Day. I don't know how many of you, if any of you, still remember when we used to do May baskets for our neighbors and friends and relatives, and thought that was always a fun time. My kids have kind of grown out of that, but I kind of wish that was still going on. It seems to be a neat neighborhood thing, especially these days. So hopefully that brings back some memories for you. Today, another devotion from Greg Laurie, and today's devotion is called The Four Pictures of God. There's more than four, but he's going to focus on four. Psalm 91, verses 1 and 2 say, "Those who live in the shelter of the Most High will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. This I declare about the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust him." Just as there are different words we use to describe people, such as father, friend, wife, or son, the Bible uses different words to describe God, giving us different glimpses into his nature and character. We find one example of this in Psalm 91, where the writer presents four different pictures of God. The psalm begins, "Those who live in the shelter of the Most High will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty." The name the Most High comes from the Hebrew word Elyon, which speaks to God as the one who possesses everything. It reminds us that God owns all. He's over all, and he owns all. He keeps things moving in the way that he created them, and keeps things moving in the way that he intends them to be. The next name we see there, Almighty, or Shaddai in Hebrew, speaks of provision. It's wonderful to know that God owns everything, but it's also wonderful to know that he wants to provide for us. He's not only the living God, but also the giving God. Then we come to verse 2, which says, "This I declare about the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust him." The word Lord comes from a Hebrew word that has been translated Yahweh or Jehovah in English. It's the word God gave to his own people, the Jews, in speaking of the covenant he established with them. Also in verse 2, we hear the term my God, which originates from Elohim and means more than one. There are not three gods, but there are three members of the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And when we put all of these things together, we see that the all-knowing, all-powerful God, who possesses heaven and earth, is in a special covenant with us and wants to protect us and provide for our needs. So before we even get into the promises contained in this great passage, the psalmist gives us great confidence in God. So I really like this devotion as it describes just four of the characteristics, just in that one passage, the two-verse passage. And there are so many others spread throughout both the Old Testament and the New Testament about God the Father, the Holy Spirit, and the different works he does with us, the power that he brings us, as well as Christ, and of course all of his different offices or all of his different roles, Redeemer being just one of them. Very interesting when you start looking at these things, and I kind of get a kick out of it. And hopefully in my sermon in the next couple of weeks, my sermon series in the next couple of weeks, you'll get to know even a little bit more about these different offices of God and the way that he relates to us in so many different ways. I hope that you are out enjoying this warmer day. We've now had a stretch of a couple of days. Looking forward to tomorrow and Saturday. It's supposed to be near 80. Really looking forward to that. So hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Again, always looking for feedback and comments about how these devotions are helping you. Hopefully they're helping you if you're continuing to watch them. And go ahead and check out ones maybe you haven't seen. Maybe you missed a few weeks earlier in the fall or winter. Go and take a look at those and see if there's something that might speak to you if this one didn't speak to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day and look forward to hearing from you and seeing you very soon.